Effective decision making for leaders. A step by step guide. Every day, leaders make countless decisions, some small, some life changing. But here's the truth: indecision kills progress. Think about it. How many times have you seen a business suffer, a team struggle, or an opportunity slip away just because someone couldn't make a decision? The best leaders aren't those who make perfect decisions. They are the ones who make timely, informed, and effective decisions. So, in today's video, I'll walk you through a step by step process for making better decisions. How to avoid common decision making traps, and real world examples of great decision makers. By the end of this video, you will have a clear strategy to become a more decisive and effective leader. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Dr. Kushan. I've spent over 30 years working with leaders across 11 countries, helping them to sharpen their decision making skills. From business leaders and executives to entrepreneurs and CEOs, I've seen that most successful people aren't those who know everything, but they are the ones who know how to decide wisely. So let's explore the step by step approach to making great decisions. Step 1: clearly define the decision. Before making a decision, you need to fully understand the problem. Sounds simple, right? But many leaders rush into solutions without defining the actual issue. What exactly needs to be decided? Why is this decision important? What happens if I don't decide? These are the important questions to ask. Let me give you an example. When Apple was struggling in 1990s, Steve Jobs didn't just focus on increasing sales. He asked, what's really holding us back? The answer was too many products, too little focus. His decision was cut 70% of Apple's products and focused on few great ones. The key lesson to learn from here was the better you define the decision, the better the outcome. Actionable tip: next time you face a tough decision, write down one sentence that defines exactly what needs to be decided. Step 2: gather the right information. Once you know the problem, don't guess the facts and get the facts. But here's the challenge: too much information can overwhelm you. Focus on the key facts. Talk to the right people. Look at the right data, but don't ignore intuition. For example, Jeff Bezos follows the 70% rule. He makes decisions when he has about 70% of the information, not 100%. Why? Because waiting for the perfect data means you're too slow. Key lesson to learn from here: get enough information to reduce risk, but don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. Action tip: ask yourself, what's the most important 20% of information that will drive 80% of my decision? Step 3. Identify options. A strong leader always looks for multiple solutions before choosing one. What are my choices? Which options align with my goals? Which has the biggest chance of success? Let me give you an example. When Netflix was struggling with DVD rentals, they had two choices: improve improve the DVD business or shift to online streaming. They explored both, but bet on the future: streaming. That one decision made them $1 billion company. Key lesson to learn from here is always explore multiple options. Sometimes the best choice isn't the most obvious one. Next time you face a big decision, list at least 3 options before making your choice. Step number 4. Weigh the pros and cons, or risk and rewards. Great leaders don't just make random decisions, they evaluate the risks and rewards. What are the benefits of each option? What are the risks? Can I handle the worst case scenario? Example is Elon Musk made huge risk when launching Tesla and SpaceX. He knew the reward was high, but he also asked himself, what's the worst thing that can happen? His answer was, he will lose all his money, but still he will survive. That gave him the confidence to go all in. Key lesson to learn from here is the best decisions come when you balance ambition with realism. Action tip: use a simple risk reward matrix. Risk, high reward. Proceed with caution. Low risk, low reward. Take action quickly. Step number 5. Make decisions and take action. The biggest mistake leaders make is not deciding at all. Decide with confidence. Commit to your choice. Execute with speed. When Google bought YouTube for $1.5 billion in 2006, many thought it was a crazy move. But Google's leaders made a fast decision because they believed in YouTube's future. Today, it's worth over 500 billion. Key lesson from here is a good decision made quickly is often better than a perfect decision made too late. Action tip: give yourself a decision deadline. If you keep delaying, ask, what's stopping me from deciding right now? Step number 6. Review and adapt. No decision is final. The best leaders review their choices and adjust when necessary. Did this decision bring the expected results? What can I improve next time? Do I need to pivot? I'll give you an example. Coca-Cola once launched a product called New Coke. It was a disaster. Instead of doubling down, they quickly pivoted back to the original formula. The quick adjustment saved the brand. The key lesson from here is a great leader isn't afraid to change direction if something isn't working. Action tip: after every big decision, ask yourself, what worked? What didn't work? What should I do differently next time? So, in conclusion, let me recap. Great decision makers Clearly define the decision. Gather right information and identify multiple options. They also weigh the risk versus rewards. They commit and take action. They review and adapt where necessary. Now it's your turn. What's the biggest decision you're facing right now? Drop in the comments. I love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future insights. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.